So narcissism, what are they and who are they? I won't go into detail about this in this video because I've done a video about it here, and you can check it out and see exactly what narcissists do and who they are. I'll give you a little bit of it because you do need to know a little bit if you're going to watch this video about gaslighting and understand what that is and how it works and how it comes into play in all of this narcissism world. Now, first of all, I want to introduce you to this video. My name's Sabrina. This is a property channel. It is indeed. But today I wanted to talk about narcissism and gaslighting. But the reason I wanted to talk about gaslighting is because when you are in business, you come across a various range of different personality types in various industries. And these personality types, they're people who can possess some of these qualities. Is that even a quality? They possess some of these personality traits, and I'm telling you right now, if you come across these kind of people, you're going to want to run because they are a headache to deal with. Okay, just to touch on it lightly, I'll tell you a little bit about narcissism so you can get an idea and get the gist of what it is I'm talking about. So narcissists are people who are very grandiose. They're people who feel like they're much better than others, they're on a higher level, and therefore act that way. And when they're acting like this and, you know, making you feel very insecure about yourself because of the way how they act, they have other personality traits and other behavior traits that they do in order to be successful in them filling up their cup of, you know, of grandioseness, of, you know, this overwhelming sense of being better than everyone else. And in the meanwhile, you know, they will use these traits in order to do so. So some of these behavior characteristics is the one we're going to discuss today, called gaslighting. Now, what is gaslighting? Gaslighting is a persistent manipulation that they use. It's a brainwashing that they do that causes the victim to be unsure about themselves, they doubt themselves, and they use it as a technique to just to make you feel very uncertain about who you are, to doubt your own self-perception of who you are. And, you know, once you do that, all hell can break loose. All hell can break loose. So this is one of the tactics that they do. Now, what is gaslighting? That's what it is. How do they do it? Well, they do it by making you believe a false reality. They make you believe that something that's not actually happening is happening. And I'll give you an example. Say your friend buys you some flowers and it's a kind gesture, right? Your friend, they goes and buy you flowers. This is really nice. Oh my gosh, thank you. Or here's my cup of coffee. Thank you, right? But then you go and tell your partner about it, or you tell the narcissist about it, and the narcissist will make you believe that that was not an act of kindness, and in fact he was only doing that, or she was only doing that to get something from you. They're using you, and then you're now believing, wait a minute, is this true? Is this what's happening? And you're starting to doubt what's actually happened, which is this person is just being kind. And it's a method that's used to get people away from you. They push people who love you away from you by doing these tactics. And the same thing happens in business. If you have a business partner and they're making you second guess things, and it could be as simple as you'll notice money disappearing from account, right? There was £100,000 in the account, and when you go back, there's £80,000. That business partner of yours or friend of yours will make you, or accountant will make you believe that you spent that money when you know you did not spend that money. And because they're convincing you that you spent that money, you're starting to think, maybe I did spend that money, when you know you didn't spend that money. So this is the kind of thing that narcissists do to make you doubt your reality, self-doubt your perception of yourself, because then you're going to start thinking, wait a minute, am I that irresponsible that I can go and spend £20,000 and I don't even know I'm spending £20,000? So this is the kind of stuff that narcissists do to make you question your reality, and it is crazy. Now, this can show up in various other areas as well. I mean, say you enjoy reading. It's very simple. Say you enjoy reading. You know you enjoy reading, right? I know I enjoy reading, but your narcissist can tell you that you don't enjoy reading, and in fact you enjoy just being lazy and sitting about. And you're thinking, well, no, I actually enjoy reading the book. I like to open up the book and read the book, whether it's from a tablet, wherever it's from, I enjoy reading, and that's what I like doing. But because they think they know better than you, they think they know better about about you than yourself. They will convince you that no, you don't like reading and you don't know what you're talking about. You enjoy being lazy. You enjoy not doing anything and sitting on the couch and giving yourself an excuse such as reading so you can do that. And this is the type of stuff that they do. This is the type of stuff that they do. So I had to say that twice. I'm saying one more time. This is the type of stuff that they do. I know this is a very serious topic, but sometimes I like to have a bit of fun with YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit of fun, you know? With y'all, I like y'all. I like to sit down and have conversational style with you. This is what the narcissists do. Now, this is just one of many tactics that they use, but today I only wanted to talk about gaslighting because it's really big and it can come in disguised. When the relationship's new, you know, the friendship's new, when the partnership's new, you know, when the joint venture's new, you may not notice that they are this way. You might not notice you're being gaslighters because when things are new, you like taking advice from people. You like hearing what they have to say. But it's not until when you're sure about what's going on with yourself, and you know because you can get a good clear picture, because we've been in this for a while now, and I've got a clear picture of the scene, that I now know what things are. But after a while, your narcissist will make you now believe otherwise, or try and make you believe otherwise. And you've got to catch yourself. This is when you've got to catch yourself and make sure that when you have a reality, when you have a vision on something, that you stay to it, that you know that you stay to it. And this is why you got to know what direction you're going in. You got to know what you want for yourself. You've got to be certain about who you are, because when you have someone come from the outside and try and tell you about you, and it's not where it's like constructive criticism, it's just criticism. There's a key difference. There's a key difference there. Me, I like learning. I'm humid. No, it's not. I'm not humid. I have humility. No, that's funny. I have humility. And I enjoy learning. This is not to toot my own horn. This is just how I am. I know myself. I like to learn. I always like to learn. I'm very curious about things. Very childlike in respects of curiosity, not in respects to behavior. And in that means I can be impressionable. I can be impressed upon. But at the same time, I'm very sure of who I am, what I want, and where I'm going. I have core beliefs, I have deep-rooted values, and I have a very set foundation. Now, because I have these qualities, my mother was so kind enough to bless me with these, and the Almighty God was so kind enough to possess me with these traits. I now know that when someone's coming along and trying to take me off that path and trying to take me right, and I'm trying to go this direction, you gotta cut it. Because I know that is not the direction I'm going in. I know that that's not true. Now, for example, a narcissist will try and make you believe you're a thief when you're not a thief. They'll try and make you believe you're a liar when you're not a liar. They'll try and make you believe you're an evil person when you don't do evil. They try and make you believe you're a bad person when all you do is good. So you've got to just be careful and be mindful of these people, who they are and how they interact when they're around you. When you notice people who are like that and you're already linked in, whether it be via business or via friendship or via family, then you know there are mechanisms that you can do to deal with it, and I will discuss that in another video where we discuss grey rocking and you know, getting to understand all about that. But in this video I really wanted you to understand what gaslighting is. If you are experiencing gaslighting, you really do need to be able to just slow it all the way down and just mellow down your responses, calm your personality down, don't give too much, take it in, draw it all the way back, draw it back, right? Do what you got to do. If it's a business deal, get it done, show up, be the best you can be, do the best you can do. You never compromise on that. But if it's, you know, if this business partner of yours is a narcissist, then on the real, rein that back in. Start winding down that deal, start winding down that business, because you're not going to go far with a narcissist on your team. You're not. If it's your accountant, cut it. Don't do no next year's accounts with him, or whatever it be. But it's very important. I say narcissist because obviously you pay the fees, right? The fees are expensive. So these are the things you gotta, you know, be mindful of when it comes to gaslighting. I think the key things is just to be careful of how you act when you're around them. I think that's very key. Be very careful of how you're acting when you're around a narcissist. Once you're where you are around one, really carry yourself professionally. Don't give your personal business information out, or if did I just say personal business information? Oh wow, and I was rolling that off my tongue. But you know what I mean, right? Don't give your personal information or your business information to this narcissist. You keep the conversation about that topic. So if you're going in to discuss apples, then that's all you talk about is apples. Don't talk about nothing else. If he says, how are you? Fine. What did you do this weekend? Nothing much. Same as usual. What's same as usual? I stayed home and read because I love reading. Just keep, don't, if you can avoid telling them that, just say, oh, you know, I don't know. Some people are really good at these kind of responses. You know what I mean? Like, they know how to kind of go left, especially introverts. Introverts are the best at not giving information. But you know how to do it. Just stay left. Don't tell them nothing. Just say, it was good. What did you do? Oh gosh, same as usual. Stayed with the family. Boom. That's it. What kind of stuff you do? Oh, you just stayed in. You just stayed in. Or you just went to the supermarket. Keep it super. Keep it. The thing is, the reason you've got to keep it vague is because even given that information, I went to the supermarket and I think, oh, so you're just a stay-at-home mum. You're just a chef. You know what I mean? That you saying I go to the supermarket, they can take that way off and make you start feeling like you're a stay-at-home chef. You're being used by your family. You know, it can go off. So that's why you gotta keep it vague. So I think that's one of the key things that I want you to take away from this video is that sorry, my hand's all in my face. Can you even see my mouth? I'm so sorry. Now, if you're being gaslighted, you would know you're being gaslighted because you start to feel really insecure about yourself, about the decisions you're making. You start to feel unsure about whether you're going in the right direction. You'll no longer feel, you won't feel like the person who you were before. You won't feel like that person anymore. You'll feel different. You won't be uplifted. You won't be so positive about the future. You'll start being a bit more wary, and you know, your personality might even change. You might become even more grumpy, not happy, because you're not uplifted. You're not being uplifted. Everything's being criticized, and then you're starting to wonder about yourself. You're just not confident anymore. You start feeling like everything's your fault and that you're the reason why this has happened, and you'll start believing that. You'll start believing that. There's a slight shift from when it starts happening to when you're convicted in your belief that you did it. When you start believing that you were the one who's the cause of this problem with conviction, that's how you know you are 1,000% being gaslighted. That's when you're at the higher end of the spectrum of being gaslighted. I really hope, you know, that you got something from this video and that you learned about gaslighting and how it how it comes into play in your business life and in your personal life, and how you can spot these characters and therefore take action to get away from it. I was about to say settle it down, but you take action to get away from that type of behavior, but from that type of individual, so you can move on with your life and get back to being who you really are, which is that happy, vibrant person who's confident, who wants to go out, you want to try new things, you love life, you want to live, right? And that's the type of person where I want to get you back to, and that's why I want you to stay, just to being happy of life. So if you're going through being gaslighted at the moment, take it slow things down times 10, keep your information to yourself and just use very few words, and don't give them anything to feed up on, and they will feed up on anything and everything. So don't give them anything, just go grey rock. If you want to know what grey rock is, make sure you subscribe to my next video, because I will be able to share that with you. So you hit subscribe, jingle that notifications bell, and make sure you like this video. If you like this video, I know that the videos I'm giving you, the information that I'm giving you is the right information that you want to see, okay? So make sure you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Sabrina, and I hope to see you in another video. Take care. Bye.